Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to begin this lesson by giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rachak Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations goes to the elect. Alright, and this here is Amma One from the Great Millstone Camp in Trinidad, coming back to do another edification through the Holy Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. And as you could see on the screen, right, the president of Babylon the Great, the king of Babylon the Great, we just signed a big aid, 40 billion for Ukraine. And you know what this does just show? Because I tell you, if you go and look at some of the worst ghettos in the States, it is look worse than what's going on in Ukraine, them ghettos. But this is Jeremiah 15:5, and I'm going to read that one time because that is all it is. You would never even think about giving Jake that. But you study in a country, in a next area far away from you, with that people right here. And you know what? And you know what next thing? When have you ever seen the U.S. government give okay, you know the typical stereotype of Africans, which we are not Africans, but we are Israelites. But like when I was small and you watch it on TV, they would go in certain places in Africa and they would get children who malnourished. You know, the big bellies, the hands skinny, the belly's big, and flies flying around them, and they would see that Edomite woman or Edomite man talking to the camera, which they're going with a camera as well, and they would be speaking to this camera to you who viewing on your TV in your house, to feel sympathy for these people, to send your money for them, right? To feel sympathy for them, send your money, donate, feel sorry, watch how they're living. And it's like a GoFundMe, and I sure they have a GoFundMe for Ukraine as well. But without even if they have a GoFundMe, you still seeing the president of Babylon, the king of Babylon, still signing an aid package of $40 billion for them. Why couldn't he sign an aid package of $40 billion for the people in Africa? Which some of them may have been Israelites, but I just showing you, right? To sign an aid package of $40 billion to help build up the ghettos better, you know, with Jakers. Yeah, Jake, like Skid Row, sign a $40 billion aid package to build Skid Row, to furnish it with houses and let people live comfortable or better. These Edomites would do what they want to do. They have the power to end it all, but they don't give a shit. This Jeremiah 15:5, it says, "For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest?" And that is blatant. These Edomites like to speak about ending world hunger and ending ending world peace. They have the power. Listen, they generate money from these things, from war. One of the Ram is who? Ram Emmanuel. Let me see what Ram Emmanuel. See, I believe he's a so-called Jew as well. And smaller. Yeah, I was looking at this yesterday. This is because I was looking at the origins of this video here, which it have a lot of information in it. Let me see. It have a lot of information in it. See the thing with freaking YouTube now? Some of the videos playing with you even asking about this video here. Did Catholicism create Islam? The true origins of the Islam revealed. And the man was going into some heavy information. And he said the star, this same star, not the star. He telling you where these two things come from. Like the sun going into the moon to create some kind of birth. I can't remember properly. I don't watch it over. But he talk about this 8-point star that is found all over in all religions. And look at right here. It's the same star. Watch it. It's a paganistic. And this is Islam thing too. The star of Inanna, Suma 4000 BC, star of right? It's the same star, 2 squares, 8 points, like the octagon. Even the octagon have. Look at here in Islam and all. Watch. Najmat al-Quds, Islam, same thing. The flag of Great Britain, same thing. So, paganism, idolatry is all over. And that's a good video to watch. You see, he going into, because they have a lot of Muslims down here, you know. You have to learn these things. Nothing. So, I was going into that yesterday, but let me see what Ram Emmanuel say. Ram Emmanuel. Something we see. This nigga right here. What's your face? It's a fucking damn. Something he had say, boy. Something he had say. Let's see, a quote. Famous quotes. Oh no. These ways. You never let a serious crisis go to waste. What I mean by that, it's an opportunity to do things you think you could not do before. Right, that's what he said. He's the one who said that. Right, it's not that I was looking for, but that's a good thing too, because he said don't let a good crisis, a serious crisis, go to waste. You see something happening in the world, right? And everybody in hysteria use the opportunity to pass certain laws, use the opportunity to squeeze the people more. Don't let it go to waste. So like this whole Crown Vic was going on, they didn't let the opportunity go to waste. But that is not what I was looking for. Right? You always want to buy when blood is running let me see. Right. That's a quote from a Rockefeller. Right? buy when there's blood in the streets. And Baron Rothschild, an 18th century British nobleman and member of the Rothschild banking family, is credited with saying that the time to buy is when there's blood in the streets. See, when bloodshed, so they make money off of these wars. They make money off of crime. They make money off of hunger. When people are hungry, they tend to fight to get food in the belly. So they make money off of starving people out. Bloodshed, all these different things they make money from. So they don't care. You cannot tell me, like this one called Elon Musk, he have a space shuttle called Blue Origin. You know how much? I'm going to show you some. How much to go in Blue Origin? How much for a Blue Origin flight? Right. The price was originally $200,000 and later raised to $250,000, but Virgin Galactic stopped sales in 2014 after a crash of its first space plane during a test flight. So $250,000 just to go Audi. Right? It seems like a small amount, but to assemble such a craft, right, is millions of freaking dollars. They could stop it. They could end it. World hunger. They could end it. They could end if they so want to. They could end famine. They could end wars, but they generate money from it. They make money off it. They don't want to end that. But you telling me that this nigga right here, right? This nigga right here, look him, sign a $40 billion aid package for this country. So why ain't sign a $40 billion aid package for Jake in the hood catching the tail? Never did it, and because that's the Jeremiah 15:5. They don't have no pity upon we. They don't care about we. And for you Israelites who think these niggas and them care about you, you's a fool. They don't care about us, bro. They hate our guts. We and them is enemies. That is like to me, I was just, as I see it, I say, but I like a slap. And when that was by 13 hours ago, that less than a day ago. I say, well, look how this nigga just slapped Jake in the face. And you damn niggas didn't go and have nothing to say about this. Nothing to do. I find that is like a more slap in your face. Because Ukraine is a recent country in a crisis, so-called crisis, a created crisis at that. Which, you know, this money might go different places. You know where let's go, right? Split up, right? Well, anyways, these are country in a recent crisis, right? It's not old. It's not old crisis. It's a crisis that now so-called take place. You niggas been in the States for centuries in crisis. They never gave you $40 billion in aid, but they give them. So what I show you? I'm showing you they don't care. They hate us with a perfect hatred. We get book of Ezekiel 25. Where is it? Ezekiel. Chapter 25. 25 and 14. See? Says, thus saith Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore thus saith the Lord power, I will stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. Verse 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, said at the one Yahweh. Right? So they will know how angry the Lord is. This is the book of Ezekiel 35 and 3. It says, and say unto it, I read from 1. It says, moreover, the word of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord Adonai Yahweh, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate, which is Esau again, right? Which is the Edomites, so-called white man, right? I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. See? In the time that their iniquity had an end. He shed our blood by and if he so could have shed me blood every minute of the day, he would. Fake or real, staged or not, this Edomite rolled up in a grocery and shot 10 jakes there in cold blood and videotaped it. Nothing was done to him. Nothing was done to him. So you and hey, you fools who think this man for you, and he loves you, and he cares. I coming from work when that was by Friday, and I hear on the radio that our president, let's see that real quick. Right, look at right here. Right here. Right, let's see. Right, this video, this picture, right? So we're seeing here, according to the fucking man on the radio, it's an iconic and a very big moment for Trinidad and Tobago, and he's so honored to see. And I get so mad. This is our president, the president of this country that I live in, Trinidad and Tobago, a woman. Let's just say the woman is a butch, a dyke, right? And this is the the blood drinking, Edomite, who they say, they say she drinks, besides they say she drinks, you could see it. Yeah, you could like literally see it, you know. She drinks these things. They are some weird people. Very, very weird people. But nevertheless, that is the Queen of England, right? I get here again 2 days ago, right? That is the president of this country with the Queen, and I listening on the radio. These radio announcers, how they so flattered and like in amazement that she met the Queen of England, and they were like, wow, wow, and what the conversations that they could have been having, because they didn't have nobody around, and the picture with this is what I was talking about. The picture that they didn't have nobody around them. So imagine what I was talking, and wow, what a moment in history, and I like, yo, you dumb, they still feel flattered. This world is made up of house Negroes, bro. House Negroes. I could not be a house Negro, bro. I hate the police. I hate every fucking authority that they have in Babylon. I hate it from small. I don't like them. I don't like politicians. I don't like the police. I don't like none. I don't like none. I don't like Edomites. I don't like heathens. You see my people. You see my people. Bro, come on. That minds, boy. That is mines, and I will love mines. I will love mine, my own. I don't. These radio announcers are so. They speak about this old demon, this old blood drinking demon, children murdering demon. They speak of her so highly. They put she in the highest regard. And that is what is going. They will bow down. They would bow down if they see these people bow. God, in the presence of royalty. Because why? Low self-esteem. And see, the thing is with this truth, more than anything, just build your self-esteem. To the point where you look at, hey, kind of like nothing in this world ain't good enough. What is low self-esteem? Low self-esteem is when someone lacks confidence about who they are and what they can do, and that is Jake and the whole. You see, they don't esteem themselves high because of licks, because of Kunta Kinte being beaten to be called Toby. That is them. It happened not just to Kunta Kinte in the movie, but it happened to Jakes all over the world. They under so much oppression that they in the Stockholm syndrome. I hate this place, bro. Okay. I hate Babylon the Great. I hate here, boy. I hate here. I hate here, boy. I hate him. I tell you, I hate here. I hate here. I don't like this place. This is not my place to be. I hate here, boy. I hate this place, bro. These niggas love here, boy. It says, when someone lacks confidence about who they are and what they can do, they often feel incompetent, unloved, or inadequate. People who struggle with low self-esteem are consistently afraid about making mistakes or letting other people down. And what is high self-esteem? High self-esteem means generally holding yourself in positive regard. This doesn't mean you love everything about yourself, or think you are perfect. Wait, yeah? You say holding yourself in positive regard. Hey, I am up. This is what the truth does do. Men who does come in the truth and leave, they have low self-esteem. Leave because a girl leave. I leave in the truth because she leave me. Yes. Because you don't believe you could get more girls. A girl leave me? Yeah, what going on? I believe I could get more girl. Because I have it like that. I know I could get girl. Girls is nothing. You could get girls out here, they're easy. They're easy. If you want girls, you get girls. If it's girls you want, you get girls, you have a billion girls. Men go leave because the girl leave. Or they want to please the bird. So I had to leave this, yes. Because my woman might leave me. Bro, let she leave, you could get girls. Yeah, that's just how it is. You could get woman. Woman not hard to get. You get the baddest chick in the room. You gotta esteem yourself. You esteem yourself so high to the point that you say, boy, I mean, them have to be on me, yes. You know, I ain't no proud way, you know. You talk to girls too, but you ain't running down every tail you see like I got thirsty bull now. Nah. Sometimes you let some come to you, you go to some come to you because you up, your esteem up. You understand? You esteem yourself high. Jake do esteem yourself high. Whips on the back so much that they bow down to the master. And the master is the soul. But the day is coming. You either might as well go in and feel the wrath of the Lord. You know? This book is Isaiah 51 and 18. It says, there is none to guide her among all the sons whom she had brought forth. Neither is there any that taketh her up by the hand of all the sons that she had brought up. Now read from 17. It says, awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which has drunk, Isaiah 51:17, at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury. Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling, and wrung them out. There is none to guide her among all the sons whom she had brought forth. Neither is there any that taketh her up by the hand of all the sons that she had brought up. These two things are come unto thee. Who shall be sorry for thee? Desolation and destruction, and the famine, and the sword. By whom shall I comfort thee? Verse 20. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets, as a wild bull in a net. They are full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy power. Therefore hear now this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine. Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, and the one Yahweh, and thy power, that pleaded the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again, but I will put it in the hand of them that afflict thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over. Thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street to them that went over. Meaning they walk all over us. And that literally happened in slavery time. Actually you have photos where white men were resting their feet on little Jake boys for some ailment. They say they was absorb it in their feet, that the Jake having them absorb it in their feet to help the ailments. We had to forget that now, baby. That my son. That is my son. Up to today, That is my budget. I had to forget that. For 200 and some years down the line, I forget that now. I keep talking about that. You either might probably have something coming to you don't know. You don't know now. But at the end of the day, that laying your body as the ground, you're down on the ground, you're low. And Jade never rise out of that lower state. How do we rise out of that low mentality? The Heavenly Father's only begotten Son. That is the way to rise out of that old low slave mentality. His Son. He is the power to bring me out of that thinking. You are better than these people. Why do you think to be equal with these people? Doesn't make sense. But it will always be like that. Scriptures tell you that. You Israelites. Isaiah 6:10 says, make the heart of this people fat and make their ears heavy. And shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without an inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate, and the Lord have removed men far away, and there be a great forsaking in the midst of the land. That is the end. That is still the destruction. Like when the cities wasted with the missiles. So until the end, and our bodies be changed. And until the end, because when the city wasted without inhabitants, simultaneously, our bodies is going to be changed and renewed, and then New Jerusalem will bring back the Israelites in this perfect state where they will know. So until then, you Israelites will go and be like that. And then they will get mad with the free-minded. The scripture says in Isaiah 32, the liberal thinketh on liberal things. Let me see. But the liberal, Isaiah 32:8, but the liberal deviseth liberal things. By liberal things shall he stand. The word liberal comes from the word liberty. Inclined, willing, noble, generous, incited, inclined, willing, noble, princely, see, princely, a prince, see, prince, nobles, willing, free, liberal things, free. By free things shall he stand. He deviseth liberal things. And by liberal things shall he stand. And what is liberal? What is free? This word. Scriptures there in Isaiah 55th chapter. Isaiah 55:1, it says, Ho, everyone that thirsted, come ye to the waters. He that had no money, come ye, buy and eat. Come buy wine and milk without money and without price. See? That is the truth. Don't spend nothing for it. It's free. The free gift. Right? There's word free. The man who tried to buy the word, and Peter had to rebuke him and say, thou fool who thought that he could buy this with money. Nah, it's not bought with money. It's free, liberal. It's princely, and it makes you a prince. It makes you think kingly. Princes don't put themselves in a slave mentality. That is the son of a king. What the fuck? Where would you find a prince putting himself in a slave mentality? That is the son of the king. He has subjects, and we are children of the king. We think like we have subjects, right? So that is how we ought to think, because the Lord is going to give us these subjects. This is the book of Revelation 2 and 25. It says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations, subjects, right? And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I have received of my Father, even as I received of my Father. I will give him the morning star. He will make us shine. He will make us illuminated mentally. He will make us know all things. What the morning star represents. To know all things, to be illuminated, to be in the loop, to be in the knowledge of a God, to know all. Right? It's not that the Lord going and come and take a star from the morning and give you. You go shine bright. Your body you go shine bright. Your wisdom, your thinking, your understanding, all you bright. Right? But you see, we go rule. We have subjects. That's how we have to think. Princes don't think like slaves. Slaves not supposed to think like princes. And you jakes who've been beaten down so long, you think like slaves. You don't think like princes, you think like slaves. So that is why you will always be on the bottom, and they will always be over you. With that, I'll give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rachakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom. Hopefully you've been edified.